Assalamu alaikum, everyone. I self-law and master Islam to all the Moors. Shalawama. All right, so welcome to the free astrotheology course. Our textbook is The Celestial Ship of the North. The author is Valentia Straiton. All right, y'all, this book was published in 1927. And this book has the real, or let me not say real, it has the original, the ancient zodiac projection. The current zodiac that everybody knows right now was ushered in with the dynastic pharaohs, who are suspected as being giants or hybrids. Now, I correlate that with Yakub, the Neanderthal, the Han Umans. Now, that's who I correlated with. If y'all know me, you know why. If you haven't seen my work, then you don't know why. But I'm not going to go into that now. But the point is that the first dynastic pharaoh, as I've said over on Zion Law School YouTube channel, brought in the worship of the sun, Ra. Okay, Ra, the worship of the deity, Ra, R-A. Transitioned or shifted from living life, not according to religion and religious doctrine, no, but according to nature and natural law principles and science, the observation, not the worship of the stars. Y'all heard? So the dynastic pharaohs only began, if you believe the story, about 6,000 years ago, somewhere around 4,000-ish BCE plus 2,000 years allegedly of Christianity. All the rest of the history, all the history that there is, the autochthonous Moors, our ancestors, lived their life according to the North and South Pole zodiac projection. And here, y'all, this book was extremely hard for me to find. It comes in 2 volumes. I haven't been able to find the second volume. The price to buy this book, these 2 volumes, is around $1,500 US. All right, so approximately 1,500 Federal Reserve notes. But I found it. I have it. So let's get into it. So y'all know we have to look at the table of contents. We have to go over everything, so be patient because we're putting this in the record, in the public record. This is the restoration of our culture. All right, so when Drew Ali said, go back to that state of mind of your ancient foremothers and forefathers, this is what he was talking about. This is that ancient state of mind. All right? This is the current zodiac projection, the solar or ecliptical zodiac projection. Like I said, it's only about 6,000 years old. That matches up with the Bible, right? That matches up with the Bible. And doesn't the scripture say they sought to change times and seasons? And literally, they did. They began calculating time based upon the sun, sun, and the equinoctial points. Whereas our ancient ancestors During the circumpolar zodiac projection, circumpolar, right, circle around, circumference, polar, poles, north and south pole, the constellations, right? Calculated time based upon those constellations in the polar regions and the moon. So they did seek to change times and seasons. But now we found them out. They thought we would never ever know, and here it is. So let's begin. The Celestial Ship of the North by Valentia Straiton, published in 1927. Okay, I greatly dedicate my book to my friend S.E.D., who has ever been ready to enrich my resources with the treasures of her priceless wisdom. I wonder if S.E.D. has written any books, y'all. So we need to check that, right? Because she consulted with the writing of this book. Her priceless wisdom, and these are two women, y'all, and has inspired me to raise above the bondage of materialism into that paradise of promise, the happy fields of Ru. My great desire is that all who read this book may be similarly inspired to look above and to love the great cosmic mother and her children, the luminaries. So the great cosmic mother has children or offspring, and these are the luminaries, the stately planets and the brilliant stars. Okay, now, y'all, cosmic mother, it's a cosmic mother, so therefore it means, hold on, y'all, I wanna try something. Hold on, can I do it? Oh, I don't know how to do it. Maybe I'll do it next time. Cosmic mother, it means that it's not fleshly, not a fleshly mother. Okay, not a fleshly mother, cosmic. So since it's cosmic, it doesn't have to have a father. It's cosmic, right? Cosmic. Cosmic, in other words, it's energy. Y'all see it? Doesn't have to have a daddy, a fleshly mother and a fleshly father. No. But y'all gonna see that as we go, so let's continue. But it is cosmic, okay? Take a look at the contents, table of contents. All right, so we got book 1, chapter 1, the mother mystery. Okay, when book 1, dawn of divine conception. Book 1, dawn of divine conception. But you know what, y'all? I got to read through the foreword, but the foreword is only a few paragraphs, so bear with me. So here's the foreword. Age after age, the great architect of the universe has sent his messengers in many lands. So this sounds like they're talking about Christ figures, Messiah figures, like JC, the Christ figure, Krishna, Buddha, all right? What are some of them? When the others come to my mind, I'll mention them. In many lands to make plain to man that the laws under which life, spiritual and temporal, life, physical life on earth, evolves have been the same from the foundation of the world and are but the reactions of the planet Earth to stimuli of the moon, stars, suns, S-U-N-S, and super suns, S-U-N-S, of the heavens. So in other words, cosmic energy emitted, or electromagnetic energy emitted by the moon, or all the moons collectively, all the stars collectively, all the planets collectively, and all that there ever might be collectively, that's emitting energy, because embedded in that energy is information, right? And what this is saying is that planet Earth can harness that energy and information, process it, and understand it. The physical planet Earth. And what is man? Man is thought made manifest from the soil. Genesis chapter 2, verse 7. All right? So it's an intelligence. It's an intelligence that's able to be received and processed, just like Wi-Fi or internet data, right? You have your device, your laptop, desktop, smartphone, whatever you have, and it's receiving what, y'all? Energy, right? The Wi-Fi signal is energy, right? And it's embedded or encoded with information that your computer processor or your device's processor can take in and then interpret and then act on. It's the same concept, okay? Electromagnetism. Now, let's continue. And amongst these mighty ruler, and amongst these the mighty ruler, quote unquote, ship of the north, was ever preeminent in its primal energizing. That was the last sentence, y'all. Take a look at that. Scholars, take a look at that. The mighty ruler, which is the what, y'all? The ship of the north, was preeminent in its primal energizing. In other words, the ship of the north is responsible for the moon, the stars, and the sun, and the planets, and everything else coming into existence. See, it's primal energizing. But anyway, let's keep it going. I'm very happy to have the opportunity to read this book and to present it. Next paragraph. The relation between the heavens and earth has been the same fundamentally in all ages. So doesn't the scripture say there's nothing new under the sun? What kind of ages? Well, the scripture also tells us that the stars are for what? Times and seasons. So age based upon the calculation of time. Now, how do you calculate time? See, the hybrids, under the leadership of Yaqub and his 12 feminine co-scientists, sought to change times and seasons. Do y'all get it? How? By calculating time based upon the sun and the spring equinox. And then later on January, the tax year. All right? They changed it based upon the SUN sun, and even had the nerve to institute the worship of the SUN sun. Now, I watched a video, I think the YouTube channel is called The Virgin or something like that. Y'all Google search it. And he happened to have like a 5-minute video or something about the pharaohs of ancient Egypt and how they were giants. They were giants. In other words, they would have been hybrid. They would have been hybrids. All, if not most. Okay? But it's my position that they're the product of the Yaqubian animalistic experimentations that you can read about in C.M. Bay's work, Clock of Destiny, chapter 1 and 2. Okay? Also, the Zodiac Constitution by C.M. Bay. Let's keep it going. The relation rather, between the heavens and earth has been the same fundamentally. Hold on, y'all. Emoy. Am I too loud? Am I talking too loud? Do I need to low my voice? Low or okay? It's okay. She don't speak English. I was asking her if I'm talking too loud. So the relationship between the heavens and the earth has been fundamentally the same in all ages. Out of knowledge of this ancient bond.
Sorry, I don't know.
Am I talking too loud? My voice, is it too? It's okay? Weird chick. Out of knowledge of this ancient bond has been born the only true religion or quote unquote binding back to causation. Binding back to causation. If I'm correct, if my memory serves me correctly, the denotative meaning of religion is to bind back. It says to bind back to causation. So what is causation? So you'll hear the creationists talk about the first cause, and then there's a big bang, and and all what do you call them? The evolutionists, and then the ones who mix evolution and creation. I don't remember what to call them. Intelligent design. So they'll say that there was a first cause. But what is that first cause, y'all? Well, let's put it like this. There never was a beginning. There never was a beginning, and there could never ever be a beginning. It is an impossibility. It's illogical on its face. And the only reason why you believe it is because it was taught to you in school. It's a scientific doctrine. All you have to do is think logically. Can you ever get something from nothing? The answer is no. Can you ever get something from something? The answer is yes. So something is the natural state. And what's that something, y'all? Intelligence, awareness, consciousness, imagination. Y'all see it? So the first cause, or these causes, it says a first cause. If there's a first cause, there's a second, and a third, and a fourth, and a fifth, and a sixth, and a what, y'all? And a seventh, the magic number 7. In other words, the 7 hermetic principles, the 7 hermetic laws, the 7 hermetic causes. The first cause is the cause or the law, that principle, that law, that the other 6 hermetic laws come from, which is mind. The universe exists in the mind of the all. And the mind is non-local. Your mind does not exist inside of your brain. That's been proven scientifically. The mind is non-local. The mind is non-local. It's not in your flesh and in your fleshly body. It's not in your brain. So combine that with the second law of thermodynamics, which is energy, cannot be created or destroyed. So that means that energy always was, always will be, and is all that there is. Energy cannot be created or destroyed, but it's here. That means what, y'all? There was never a beginning, and there will be no end. There exists and always have existed consciousness, awareness, intelligence, imagination. All right? So the universe exists in the mind of the all. And from the all, from the mind comes what, y'all? The second Hermetic law, the third Hermetic law, the fourth Hermetic law, the fifth Hermetic law, the sixth Hermetic law, and that's a total of 7, counting the all itself. All right, the first Hermetic law is again the all, the mind, the universe exists in the mind of the all. So mind and thought is a function of the mind. Imagination is a function of the mind. Consciousness is mind. Y'all see it? Will is a function of the mind. Okay, y'all? Now, let's keep going. So, again, out of knowledge of this ancient bond, what bond? The relationship between the heavens, the celestial bodies, and planet Earth. Never changes. That's the bond. So knowledge of that bond has been, out of the knowledge of that bond, has been born the only true religion. Why only true religion? Uh-oh, what's happening to my... Uh-oh, y'all, what happened? Hold on. My screen went blank. Why is it the only true religion? So out of this knowledge has been born the only true religion, or binding back to causation, binding back to mind, the Hermetic laws. All is mind. The universe exists in the mind of the all. Binding back to mind. And what is man? Man is thought made manifest from the soil, and thought is a function of the mind. So binding back to what, y'all? Binding back to self, in harmony with yourself, harmonic with the universe, knowing that you are what? You are all consciousness, all awareness, all imagination, all creativity, all divinity. Man, know thyself. Right? Man, know thyself. Okay? So binding back to self, self-mastery, going into the workshop of the mind, and then creating the reality, the circumstances, the conditions, the relationships that you want consciously. Self-control. I, self-law, am master. I, self-law, am adept. I, self-law, am master. I, self-law, adept. Master. Master of self. Of your mind. Okay, y'all? And you're living harmonically with nature. And you know exactly who you are. See, when you have this information, you don't need an external deity. What can an external deity do for you? Heavenly forces play upon earth and visibly impress their operative laws. In other words, universal law and natural phenomena and the laws that undergird them, the Hermetic laws, okay? The physics and all of this, okay? The chemistry, all of that. The SUN sun governs Earth's motion. The moon sways Earth's tides. So the in and out, the ebb and flow of the tides, we liken that to the law of rhythm, the Hermetic law of rhythm. The pole star exerts a law-giving, orbit-directing influence upon Earth's polar axis. The pole star. Remember the circumpolar zodiac projection. North Pole, South Pole, the pole star. All right? And it's exerting what? Or is the cause of Earth's axis, the angle of Earth's axis. All right? He continues. And the signs of the zodiac through which the SUN sun takes his royal course year after year, and in one of which Earth dwells every age. So he's talking about the zodiacal ages. They're roughly, what's 25,900 divided by 12? That'll give you the approximate number of years in a zodiacal age, and there are 12 in the modern zodiac, right, which has 12 zodiac signs. Now let's continue. Being at present in Pisces, now remember this book was published in 1927, and proceeding thence into Aquarius, were called the quote-unquote living creatures. Now remember this, Ezekiel chapter, wait a minute, hold on. Ezekiel chapter 1, is it 1 verse 7 through 9, something like that, yo? Let's deal with it. Let me pull the image up. All right. Let's see, how's this? Well, this is not a good one, but I'll find a better one. So can y'all see the head of a bull? That's Taurus. The head of a lion, that's Leo the lion of the tribe of Judah. Again, the bull is Taurus, that's Baal, the deity Baal in religion. The eagle is Scorpio. And then the head of a man, that's Aquarius. Okay, y'all? I believe this is Ezekiel chapter 1, verse 7 through 9, something like that, maybe 7 through 11. But just read, chapter 1 is a very short verse, a chapter. And also, I believe it's Revelation chapter 4, okay? So we find these, this is what, y'all? The top cross. So we have the bull over here, Taurus over here, Leo the lion over here, and then the eagle here, and then of course Aquarius here. Okay, the four living creatures, because of their lively, magisterial, that means service, right? Modification of forces. So these are cardinal points. Cardinal points, okay? Let me see if I can find that for you. Yeah, I had no choice but to come back to this place. Whew. Hold on. Give me 1 second. So, take a look at that. Cardinal point, one of the 4 principal compass directions. Okay, points north, south, east, and west. Okay, let's continue. Hold on. Oh no. So it also has astrological meaning. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I have to find it for the age of Taurus. In 1 second. Ah, they don't have it. Hold on. Well, let me show you what they have for the present day. So for this zodiacal age, here's what they're showing as the cardinal points for Pisces. Okay? So let me see if I can find it for what I want to show y'all. Well, I'll come back to it. I have it in another book, but I don't want to reach over the camera. So I'm going to go over the Ta cross with y'all that was remixed into the Tau by the Greeks. So this is Egyptian, okay, representing the four cardinal points, the bull. So this would have been when springtime began with the bull. When springtime began with Taurus, okay? Leo, Scorpio, and then Aquarius. So anyway, oh man, I'm gonna have to stop, y'all. They're playing music. They're gonna strike, give my channel a strike. I'll come back. I'll be right back.